Hello again. This is Magdala with a time for God. Hope your day's going beautiful. We've been talking about seeking God, and like I mentioned, for this first part of the year, I want us to spend some time diving into that topic, seeking God. Why is that important? Well, we live in a time where technology is, I mean, way beyond ever before. And now we got artificial intelligence and natural intelligence as well. But with all the intellect and all the sophistication, we're still a generation that is lacking greatly. What are we lacking? Well, to a large extent, we lack sense of direction. And why is that? Because a lot is going on in our world. There are a lot of distractions. From the day you are born now until you get to an age where you're lost, you got technology thrown at you. In fact, these days, technology takes care of our kids. We just give them a tablet or a phone and they get lost in there. And you know what? We can do what we think we need to do. That's more important than being present with them. But when it gets to a point, you start to realize that world doesn't, the virtual world doesn't present all that the real world requires. And as humans, we have an innate need to have a connection with God. So we find ourselves having that friction, and sometimes people consider it stress, depression, lack of sense of direction, and they got different ways to call it. And the truth is, we need some help finding our way back to God. You know, having little things that we can ponder over day by day that can help juggle us until we get to the place where we're spiritually fit and strong to make the decisions that are very important for our life and our livelihood. To that end, I'd like you to save this video. I'd like you to follow. I'd like you to share. If you see me on YouTube, I want you to subscribe. It's nice to have something, not too much for the start. I remember when I started my journey, I didn't like to sit down for long, and I could get distracted very easily. So I would always look for, little videos. And gradually, as I grew and I started to understand and value, getting deeper spiritually, I can sit down for hours and dive into God's word. But I couldn't do that in the start. And that's the reason why I try to keep these videos short for now. On my podcast, I have something longer, but I'll urge you to watch, to share, to follow, to subscribe. Be a part of this. And I pray that God blesses us all and grants us the ability to draw closer to Him, because our everlasting life depends on us getting to know God. Do have you a lovely day. This is Magdala with a time for God.